Hey everyone, welcome back to Breathe, our weekly virtual Vinyasa flow appointment. My name is Sarah Whitmer and I'm the owner of Coastal Lotus Yoga. And today we will be working with balance. So for this flow, you will need, of course, your yoga mat. If you do have a couple of yoga blocks to keep handy right by your mat in case you need them, that would be great. This is an all levels class, but please make sure that if you feel any pain or any discomfort in any of the poses that we will be performing here today, please get out of it. Please listen to your body and remember where you are at today with your practice. All right, so we're gonna start on our backs. So come down laying on your back and just extend the legs forward. Now if you do feel any lower back pain, you are welcome to bend the knees. Take the feet mat distance apart and let the knees fall inwards and rest against one another. If you do not have any lower back discomfort or pain, you are welcome to extend the legs and just let the feet fall wide. We'll start out in Shavasana. So relax the shoulders, close your eyes, let the palms of the hands face the sky, and begin bringing your awareness inwards. Begin focusing on inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Let the shoulders relax. Soften the jaw. And see if you can lengthen your inhalation and exhalation, perhaps starting to the count of 3. See how your breath feels as it enters your body. And perhaps you can lengthen both your inhalation and exhalation to the count of 4. Relax your body. Just take these next 60 minutes to nurture the body and the mind. Forget about your to-do list and just be present. Now gently open your eyes and begin hugging both knees into the chest. And rock from side to side a few times. Come back to center. Hold on to the right knee. Release the left leg all the way down onto your mat. Extend the right arm out to the side and use your left hand to guide that right knee over to the left, or a gentle upper body twist. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed on your mat. If it feels okay in the neck, you can take your gaze over to the right. Breathe. Slowly with your inhale, come back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. Inhale here. And as you exhale, release the right leg all the way down onto your mat. Extend the left arm out. Use the right hand to accompany the left knee over to your right side. And maybe look over to the left. Breathe. Slowly begin inhaling back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. And now draw your knees out wide towards the outer edge of the torso. Set yourself up for your happy baby. You have options. You can either wrap your forearms around the back of your thighs, grab the outer edges of the feet with your hands, making sure your shoulders and your tailbone are nice and rooted on your mat. You can also use your peace fingers to grab your big toes. And perhaps you can sway from side to side. Beautiful. Come back to center. Release the feet. Cross at the ankles. Place your hands behind your thighs and see if you can roll all the way up to a seated position, and then come forward into your tabletop position. Make sure your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Your knees are hip distance apart. Your back is nice and flat. From your tabletop position, walk your hands slightly forward. Inhale here. And as you exhale, begin dropping the hips forward, coming into a modified version of upward facing dog. Broaden your chest. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And as you exhale, let the hips and the sit bones sink back onto your heels for child's pose. Inhale forward into your modified up dog. Exhale back, child's pose. Move with your breath. One breath, one movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure there's no pain in the lower back. As you come forward into your up dog, inhale. Exhale. Next time you inhale, come back up to your tabletop position. Find your alignment here once more. Your wrists underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide and begin tucking your toes, lifting the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out, opening the back of the legs, lifting and lowering one heel at a time. Come to stillness in your downward facing dog. With your inhale, come forward into a modified version of up dog with the toes tucked. Exhale back, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, drop the knees, broaden the chest. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. If this is too much, you can continue to do these with your knees on your mat from tabletop position. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back down dog. Gently drop your knees onto your mat. Find your tabletop position. Walk your hands slightly back so that your wrists are right underneath the shoulders. And here, as you inhale, begin lowering the belly, broadening the chest, finding your cow pose. Exhale around the spine, tuck your tail, draw the chin towards the chest for cat pose. Inhale. Exhale. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Now come back to neutral spine. Spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes and begin lifting the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog once more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward and begin making your way to the very top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press the chest forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to the top. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hard. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, send the right foot all the way back, lower the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, frame the foot, begin shooting that left leg straight back behind you, balance on your right knee, flex the left foot. Inhale. With your exhale, drop that left foot, kickstand the right foot out to the side, spin that left foot, press into the right hand, inhale the left arm up for modified side plank. Breathe in, breathe out, inhale, and as you exhale, rotate that left shoulder forward, find your tabletop position, spread your fingers, tuck your toes, lift back to down dog. Inhale, look forward, and begin making your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, circle the arms out wide, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Send the left foot all the way back. Lower the left knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale the arms overhead for low lunge. Exhale, frame the foot and begin shifting that right leg back. Flex the right foot. Balance on your left knee. Inhale. With your exhale, release that right foot down onto your mat. Kickstand the left foot out to the side. Press into the left hand. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. Find your modified side plank. Breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, rotate that shoulder forward. Come back into your tabletop. Spread your fingers. Tuck your toes, lift the hips, find your down dog. Inhale, look forward, and begin making your way to the very top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms overhead. Clasp your hands, and with your exhale, take a side bend over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. Release the arms and come straight into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Send the right foot all the way back. Lower the right knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale, rise up for low lunge. And with your exhale, take a twist over to your left side. Expand the arms out. Inhale back to center. Exhale, frame the foot. Tuck the back toe and see if you can send that left leg straight back up into your three-legged dog. If you can't do that, transition straight from tabletop, just come through tabletop and then press up to down dog and then lift your left leg back up. Now, see if you can place your left toes on top of your right ankle. Inhale forward into a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release that left foot. Inhale, press up for cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Look up, clasp the hands, and with your exhale, take a side bend over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Release the arms out wide and go straight into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step your left foot all the way back. Lower the left knee, untuck the toes, and when you're ready, inhale the arms overhead, find your low lunge. Exhale, open up to your right side, take a twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, frame the foot, tuck the back toes, and see if you can send that right leg straight back into a three-legged dog. If this is not available to you today, you can pass through tabletop, lift up to down dog, and then lift your right leg. Now see if you can place your right toes on top of your left ankle. Inhale forward into a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release the feet. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Tuck your toes, exhale, back down dog. Inhale, look forward and walk, step or hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we'll do that same sequence one more time. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, clasp your hands. Exhale, take a side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back to the left. Inhale, back to center. Release the arms, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step the right foot all the way back. Lower the right knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale, reach up for low lunge. Exhale, take a twist over to your left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, frame the foot, tuck the back toes, and slowly begin sending that left leg straight back into three-legged dog. You remember you have options here. Begin dropping the left toes on top of your right ankle. Inhale, come forward into a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release the feet. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward and hop, step, or walk to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way to the top. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, clasp the hands. Exhale, take a side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Release the arms, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step the left foot all the way back. Lower the left knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, press up for low lunge. Exhale, take a twist over to the right. Inhale the arms back to center. Exhale, frame the foot, tuck the back toes, and slowly begin drawing that right leg back to three-legged dog. Draw your right toes on top of the left ankle. Inhale forward into a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release the feet. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, look forward. And make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here to catch your breath. Close your eyes. And just notice the sensations in your body as you go through these sequences. Now gently open your eyes and get ready for the next round. Inhale the arms overhead, look up. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Come down onto your knees, draw the feet together. Make sure your body weight is onto your heels rather than your toes. Inhale. Exhale, release, touch down, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Find your plank. Inhale. Lower yogi's choice all the way down or chaturanga. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the right foot back. Set yourself up for warrior two here. Pivot that back toe parallel to the mat. Bend the front knee. Cartwheel the right hand up and back. And find your warrior two. And take a moment here to find your alignment where that front knee is drawing towards the pinky toe and it's hopefully exactly directly above your left ankle. That back foot is parallel. You're pressing into the outer edge of the back foot and at the same time pressing on the big toe mound of the back foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Pivot the left foot. Now you're parallel. Your feet are parallel to each other. Spin the right foot to point forward. And as you exhale, find your warrior two on the other side. Take a moment here as well to check out your alignment. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. With your next inhale, reach the arms overhead, pivot the right foot parallel to the left, pivot the left foot to point forward. Exhale, find your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach forward, and as you exhale, find your reverse warrior. You can take the bind here if it's in your practice. Feel your body out. With your next inhale, draw the left forearm to the front thigh and draw that right arm overhead. Find your extended side angle. So from here, make sure you have your block handy. You can stay in your extended side angle, or if you feel like You want to take it a step further. Take your right hand onto your right hip, grab your block, and begin coming forward with that back foot. Place your block about a foot ahead of you, and once you're ready, begin pressing into the standing leg on your left leg. Lift that right leg up, open the chest, stack your hips, maybe reach up with the right arm, finding Asta Chandrasana, half moon pose. Flex the right foot. Perhaps from here, if you feel adventurous, you can take a bend to the right knee and grab the top of the right foot for a modified version of half moon pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and with your exhale, release that right leg and see if you can land back into your extended side angle. Inhale here, and with your exhale, rotate that right shoulder, frame the foot, step it back to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, look forward and make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here to catch your breath. Inhale, begin circling the arms, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, find your plank pose. Inhale here and lower yogi's choice. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, look forward. Make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. As you exhale, sit back in your chair. Inhale. Exhale, touch down, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your left foot all the way back, set yourself up for warrior one on this side. So take a moment here to check out your feet. Once you're ready, cartwheel the left arm up and back, find your warrior two. Check your alignment out. Take a moment to reorganize yourself here. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. With your inhale, press into the front leg, draw the arms overhead, and pivot that right foot. Now we're parallel. We have our feet parallel with one another. Slowly begin pointing the left foot forward. And as you open the arms out, bend that left knee, find your warrior two, facing the back of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Use your inhale to reach the arms overhead, straighten the left leg, pivot the feet parallel with one another once more, pivot the right foot pointing forward, and as you exhale, release the arms, find your warrior two once more. So have your block handy here if you took half moon pose. We're going to get into it in just a minute. Inhale, reach forward, and as you exhale, find your reverse warrior. Maybe you have the bind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale the forearm to the thigh. Left arm goes overhead. Find your extended side angle, making sure you're not collapsing on that front thigh. Now from here, take your left hand onto your left hip, grab your block, and begin pressing into the block, coming forward. Place that block about a foot ahead of you and begin pressing into that right leg, extending the left leg up, stacking the hips. Maybe look sideways or look down, whatever feels more available, and then see if you can extend that left arm up, finding your half moon pose. Maybe you can bend that left knee and grab the top of the left foot for a variation of Asta Chandrasana. Breathe. Inhale. With your exhale, begin releasing that leg, landing that foot back into your extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale, rotate that left shoulder, frame the foot, step it back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, look forward and make your way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here. Close your eyes. Catch your breath. Lower your heart rate. All right, so we are going to enter now the most challenging sequence of the entire practice. There's going to be a lot of standing balancing poses, so just do your best and just have fun with it. Don't take yourself too seriously. Make sure you are nice and stable as you're attempting these balancing poses. All right, so inhale the arms overhead, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, and then begin walking your hands over to your right side, finding yourself into a wide-legged forward fold with your feet parallel with one another. Place your hands right underneath your chest. Make sure your body weight is into the center of the foot rather than the heels. You can also reach your hands out to your ankles and draw your chest towards the thighs, drawing the elbows out wide. Just do whatever is available to you and what feels best. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. With your next inhale, take your hands to the hips, draw the shoulder blades together, and as you inhale, begin rising with a flat back. And now turn your toes pointing outwards. Take your hands to heart center. Inhale. And as you exhale, begin bending that right knee, coming down into a side lunge. Now, you can come all the way down on where your hands are touching your mat. You can keep your left toes on the mat, or you can lift up so that you're on your heel. Inhale and take your side lunge over to the left. So this is called Skandasana. Inhale to the right. You can also extend your arms out for an additional challenge. Inhale to the left, or keep your hands down for additional stability. Inhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Begin turning your toes turning your feet parallel with one another, finding yourself once more into a wide-legged fold. Take a few breaths here. And once more, take your hands to the hips, draw the shoulder blades together, and begin rising with a flat back. Now, turn your toes outwards. Cactus the arms out. Bend the knees and find your goddess pose. You may have to adjust here. Just make sure your knees are tracking over your ankles. Maybe you can lift your toes, trying to balance here in this squat, in this goddess squat. Inhale. Exhale, press into the feet, rise, take your hands to the hips, and begin heel toeing your feet back to center. Keep your hands on your hips, find a spot in front of you that's not moving, and prepare to lift your right foot, your right knee and foot, root down through the left leg and foot. Open up that right hip and find your tree pose. Now your tree could be a low tree or a higher tree, so place your right foot anywhere but on your knee. It could be on your ankle, it could be on your calf, or it could be on the left inner thigh, just like I am doing. Take the hands to heart center, and perhaps inhale the arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale it out. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw the hands back to heart center. Take your right hand to your hip and begin drawing that right knee forward. Now don't drop it quite yet. See if you can grab the top of the left foot and take that knee down towards the other. Now make sure there is no pain in the knee here as you're doing this. Otherwise, just stay in your regular tree pose. If you feel nice and balanced, inhale the right arm up. Find a variation of tree pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, take your right hand to the hip. Release the right foot. Now, keep this knee bent and send the thigh parallel to the other. See if you can grab the top of the right foot. Take your hands in Gyan Mudra, your left fingers, thumb and forefinger to touch, and see if you can begin extending forward, finding your dancer's pose. So make sure you're nice and rooted. You may fall out of it and just come back into it. Just do your best. With your inhale, begin rising back up. Release the right foot, hug that knee into your chest, and extend both arms overhead for one-legged mountain pose. As you exhale, begin taking the right ankle on top of the left knee. Take your hands into prayer and begin bending that left knee, finding your one-legged chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. Use your inhale to press all the way back up. Extend the arms overhead. Release the right foot. Exhale, release the hands. Shake the legs. And now come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. This time, step the left foot all the way back, and we're going to walk the hands over to the left side, finding your forward fold onto your left side. Same here. Perhaps you can place your hands right underneath your chest, or you can use your hands to grab your ankles and draw your forearms out wide, drawing the chest towards the thighs. Take a few breaths here, releasing the lower back and the back of your legs. Breathe. Slowly begin drawing the hands to the hips and draw the shoulder blades together and begin lifting the torso all the way up with a flat back. Now turn your toes outwards. Take your hands to heart center. Inhale. And as you exhale, begin bending that right knee, coming into your Skandasana squat. So left foot up or down, left toes up on the mat or on your heels. Inhale, let's go to the left side. And again, feel free to take those hands all the way down to help you do this. Inhale back to the left. Inhale back to the right. Inhale back to the left. Now inhale back to center. Place your hands right underneath your chest and pivot your feet so that now they're parallel with one another. Once more. Fold forward. Slowly take your hands to the hips. Draw the shoulder blades together and begin inhaling all the way back up. Turn your toes outwards. May have to adjust here a bit. Cactus the arms out. Bend the knees and find your goddess squat. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can feel courageous and lift your heels off your mat, balancing on your toes. Inhale. Exhale, lower the feet, lower the heels, press into the feet, straighten the legs, and heel toe your feet close to each other. All right, I'm gonna turn around here because I would be facing the other side of the mat. We're gonna do that same tree dancer pose and all the other balancing sequences on the other side now. So stand up nice and tall and root down through that right foot and leg. Engage your bandhas, everybody. Engage your abdominal muscles. Engage your midsection here. Tighten that area up. That will help you balance. When you're ready, begin lifting the left knee up, the left leg up. Open up that left hip and see if you can find your tree pose on this side. So root down through that right leg. Pull everything in at the hip level. Press that heel into your right thigh if you are here, or take your tree at a lower level, at a lower height. That is perfectly fine. Take your hands to heart center. Stand up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, begin extending the arms overhead. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, begin drawing the hands to heart center now. Prepare for that variation of tree. So take your left hand onto your left hip and slowly see if you can draw that left knee forward, and you can grab the top of the left foot and let your left knee drop. Make sure there is no pain in that left knee. Once you're here, maybe you can extend the left arm up. And as you see, balance is a constant work. So balance is never steady. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Now take that left hand back onto the hip. Release the left foot. Bend that left knee and see if you can draw that left thigh parallel to the right. See if you can grab the top of the left foot. Find your Gyan Mudra, thumb and forefinger. Begin pressing forward, pressing that left foot into the hand, finding your dancer's pose. Wherever you are with this pose. You can also use a strap if you normally use the strap to perform this asana. Breathe in, breathe out. With your inhale, begin pressing into the standing leg, coming back to center. Release the hand. Inhale, both arms overhead and lift the left knee. Find your one-legged mountain pose. And as you exhale, begin flexing the left foot, putting it on top of the right knee. Come down on that right knee. Take your hands to heart center. Find your one-legged chair. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With your next inhale, begin lifting, reaching the arms overhead. Release the left foot. Exhale, release the arms, shake the legs out. Beautiful, everyone. Now come to the top of your mat. Inhale the arms overhead, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step it back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower yogi's choice. Inhale, up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Now slowly begin dropping the knees. Untuck the toes and let your sit bones reach your heels. Find your child's pose. Now gently use your inhale to rise all the way back up to tabletop. Swing the legs to the side and make your way onto your bum. Extend the legs forward. Move the flesh away from your sit bones so you can feel a nice and rooted connection with the earth. Take your hands behind you with the fingers pointing forward. Draw the shoulder blades together and open the chest up. Sit up nice and tall for staff pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now slowly release the hands. Inhale the arms overhead. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Reach whatever is available to you today. It may be your calves. It may be your ankles. It may be the back of your thighs, or it may be your toes. Wherever you're at, just relax in this fold. Think about drawing the nose towards the toes. Press your knees down. Maybe with every exhale you can find a deeper hole, a deeper fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. And slowly with your inhale, begin rising once more. Now bend your right knee and draw your right heel close to your bum. You can stay here, or you can take this right foot on the outer edge of the left thigh. Wherever you're at, take your right hand behind you. Keep your back nice and straight. Inhale the left arm up to the sky, and as you exhale, bend at the elbow and hook that left elbow on the outer edge of the right knee and twist over to the right. And here too, perhaps with every exhale, you can find a little more space in your twist. Breathe. Slowly inhale, come forward and take a quick counter twist on the other side just to even things out here. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Inhale, come forward. Release the right leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe. And with your next inhale, begin rising. And begin bending that left knee, drawing the left heel towards your bum. Stay here. Or draw that left foot to the outer edge of the right thigh. Take your left arm behind you. Keep the back nice and straight. Inhale the right arm up. And as you exhale, begin twisting, bending the elbow, hooking it on the outer edge of the left knee. And breathe here. Inhale. And as you exhale, release out of the twist and come all the way to the opposite side for a quick counter twist. Inhale, come forward. Release the left leg, extend it forward. Inhale the arms overhead. And as you exhale, fold. Breathe. And slowly use your inhale to rise back up. And now begin bending the knees, drawing the palms of the feet into a cobbler pose. So palms of the feet will be facing each other. Knees are out wide, and draw the feet as close to the groin as you can. Open those feet up like a book. Get a good hold of them with your hands. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward and lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, begin rounding forward. Finding your fold into your cobbler pose. You can also use your elbows here if you feel like you need a little more to open up the knees a bit wider, pressing on the inner sides of your calves. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now slowly begin rising all the way back up. Use your hands to draw your knees back together. And now we're going to take pigeon pose. So we're going to start out with a modified version. So be very careful here because this is a pretty intense stretch on also to your knees. So if you feel any pain in your knees, take the modified versions. Okay, so take your left shin in front of you. Maybe it's parallel to the edge of the mat, maybe not, whatever feels okay. Lean onto your left hip and begin drawing this right knee back with the right leg back with the knee bent. Now, you should probably feel it already once you're here. Try to square your hips, and you can take this modified version of pigeon pose. If this is too much on your hip or on your knee, remember that this is also pigeon pose, just the reclined version. So what we do normally at the end of my classes, bending that left knee, taking the right foot flexed, and drawing that left thigh towards your chest. This is the same thing except for you're not putting your entire body weight onto your heels and hips, and so it's a little more accessible if you have any condition going on in your hip or in your knee. And just always be very mindful, regardless if you have conditions or not. If you're feeling any pain, you should come out of any pose. Now, if you normally are taking a full pigeon pose, so take your left shin in front, sort of parallel to the edge of the mat, lean onto the left hip, and begin drawing that right hip back until it is shooting out straight from your right leg. So use your hands here, use your fingertips to lift the hips so that you can square them up properly. Be mindful if you're leaning too much on the left hip, and you can also use your block if you feel like your hips are not squared, and place it underneath the left hip. So wherever you are, block or not, press into your fingertips, lift the chest up. You're going to take a small back bend here, and as you exhale, begin releasing. If it feels okay, you can release down onto your forearms. Or if it feels super juicy and super good and there's no pain in the knee or anywhere else, you can come all the way down onto your forehead and extend the arms forward and breathe. You should feel a pretty intense stretch in your left hip. No pain in the left knee. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll take 2 more full rounds of breath here. Now with your next inhale, to come out of this, begin coming back onto your forearms if you were completely flat on the mat. Once you're on your forearms, begin pressing into your hands, lifting all the way back up. If you have a block underneath your left hip, remove that block and slowly begin leaning onto your left hip and swing that right leg forward and take that the right foot all the way to the outer edge of the left thigh. So you'll be looking like this. Left heel to the bum, right foot on the outer edge of the left thigh. If you were taking a reclined pigeon, hug your knees into the chest and pause there. From here, take your right hand behind you. Left arm extends overhead, and as you exhale, we're going to take a twist over to the right side to counteract that small back bend in pigeon pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale. As you exhale, come forward and unravel the legs. Take your feet mat distance apart and begin windshield wipering the legs from left to right. Come back to center. We're going to prepare to do the other side. So I'm facing the front of the mat. If you're laying down, take your reclined pigeon on the opposite side. You know how to do that. Now begin bending that right knee, taking that right shin somehow parallel to the edge of the mat, and begin leaning onto the right hip, swinging the left leg back. Now stay here. This could be already pretty intense for some. or today, just for you. Maybe today this is the way you take pigeon. If you feel like you can take a little more, lean further onto that left hip and swing the left leg behind you. And then make sure that as you're pressing into your fingertips, that left leg shoots straight out from the left hip. Again, if you feel like you're leaning too much on the right hip, you can place a block underneath your right bum to help you support not only the intensity of this pose, but to help you keep your hips squared. Block or not, wherever you are, press into the fingertips. Inhale, press up, open the chest, slight back bend. And as you exhale, begin folding forward. Maybe you can come down onto your forearms. See how it feels right there. Maybe you can extend those arms forward, finding a full pigeon over here. Just make sure you are leaning on both hips equally. Release the left glute. Feel that juicy stretch in the right hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath here. Now with your inhale, begin pressing back up onto your forearms. And then next, press onto your fingertips and press your upper body up. And then slowly lean onto the right hip and swing that left leg forward and take that left foot on the outer edge of the right thigh. So if you are laying down, come out of your reclined pigeon and hug your knees into the chest. So from here, we're going to take the left arm behind us. Inhale the right arm up. And as you exhale, bend the right elbow and hook it on the outer edge of the right knee. And breathe here into your twist. With your inhale, begin releasing out of the twist. Lean backwards, release the legs, take the feet mat distance apart, and windshield wiper the feet from left to right and right to left. Beautiful, everyone. Now come back to center, and we're gonna make our way down onto our backs. Hug your knees into the chest one last time. Rock from side to side. And when you're ready, inhale the forehead to your knees and tense up into a small little ball. Breathe in. And as you exhale, let everything rest onto your mat. Set yourself up for your Shavasana. Lay your arms rest by the side of the body with the palms of the hands facing up. Relax your shoulders. And completely surrender to stillness. Slowly begin deepening your breath. And when you're ready, begin bending your knees, placing your feet on the earth. And with eyes closed, begin rolling over onto your favorite side. And just pause there for just a few breaths, allowing the body to absorb the benefits of this practice today. And now with eyes closed, use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And take your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Bow your head and express much gratitude for being able to come into your mats and doing something so wonderful, both for your bodies, your spirits, and your minds. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you so much everyone for joining me in this journey with this virtual vinyasa flow that I decided to call Breathe a long time ago, way before all this craziness started happening. If you like what you see, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel, give me the thumbs up, leave some comments below. I'll be happy to answer any questions or address any concerns you might have. Until I see you next time, namaste.